Let's go.
Hello, this is Mr. Yusuck, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Super Mario Star Road.
Okie dokie.
And now we're off to my least favorite level, at least that I've discovered. So, actually, no. There's one level I dislike more than this one, by actually a grand amount. I would be lying if I said I enjoy this level. Course 5, Gloomy Garden. Big Boost Tower.
Let's go.
Alright, let's lay it down for a second. So far, the majority of what we've come in contact with is closed bottom levels. So there's a ground floor that you can rest on. Everything's built on a floor, instead of just being an open bottom Super Smash Bros. Stage where you fall through and die. We did have the Course 2, which was the floating hotel looking place, and that was open bottomed. Course 5, Gloomy Garden, is the first really open bottomed course, and it presents a couple of the problems with Super Mario and open bottom courses. And I don't need to explain them because you'll probably see them. Alright. So I believe we go this way off to our tower adventure. Whew, that was close. That being said, this part of the level on... Okay, so the level is split. I don't know if I want to do that while they're looking at me. The level is split by this gigantic castle wall. The other side over there is like just bare bones nothing. Hey, look, there's a star. And then on this side, there's like an island. So this part's okay. It's the other part that is highly problematic. So you get up on the top of the castle, you miss a jump like that. I can't get up there, can I? I have to go all the way around. Yep. Alright, take two. Get on top of the castle. Position the camera to make sure you're on top of the platform. And then there's just a gigantic boo. And same boss fight as any boo-based boss fight in Super Mario 64. 3 hits, none, first star.
Here we go.
I know that probably wasn't the best way to start off by being like, poo-poo, I don't like this level because it's open bottom and then I don't have any issues with it, but it's really more the other side of the course I don't like as much. Top of the risky walkway. So this time we're going to do the same thing, except we're going to go up that banister we passed through instead of continuing onward through the castle wall. So up here. And there we go, first time I died.
Mamma mia.
Might as well start a drinking game, kids, because this could get brutal.
Let's go.
So if you couldn't tell, the problem I have with open bottom areas is that it's very easy to die. Look at specifically this area over here. We'll go into greater detail because eventually I do need to traverse this area, but the 3 spinning circles and then the 2 little platforms and the extremely small stones jutting out of the side of the castle are super problematic. And in my original blind run before I was recording or anything, I had the idea to record or anything. I died so many times. Oh, jeez. Close call. In fact, even when I was doing the game for the first time, I hadn't lost all my lives and had a game over until this level. There we go. Come on. I have to triple jump in. Okay. There we go.
Here we go!
The secret tunnel.
Go.
The secret tunnel is easily accessible by going this way. But I don't even know if I want to. I will go that way when I have to go that way. I'd much rather take the long roundabout way of getting there and not die. So getting on the other side of the castle wall on that side is actually very problematic, because there's two of those little platforms that you just saw me kind of climb up that dip down a little, but the second one contains, well, I guess I'd show you with an example better. They contain one of the evil library books. This guy, see how he's tiny right now? And then he comes to life, and then he like zooms into where I was. So he's on the second platform, and that causes some complications, because it makes it very hard. Up here I can just long jump all the way over. So here's that second statue I was talking about when I was over at Chunky Harbor. One's a little bigger. And you'll notice, and this is something I took into great consideration, that there's a little cage with a warp pipe down there. And I thought maybe there's something on the other side of the mountain that you fall off the back of, and it kind of leads down to the back, and then you come in this way and you warp pipe someplace else. Well, actually it turns out it works like this. Push that out of the way, drop in, and spatoo, come out the other side. Alright, so this room, as we'll find out by the boo, follow the lights. This room is completely pitch black. And if you touch the darkness, I mean, I'm kind of on it right now, but if you touch the darkness, you get eaten alive, kind of like quicksand. In any of the sand levels. Come on, camera. Like so. I didn't try to show you that there, I just couldn't get a good bearing off the camera.
Mamma mia! Wahoo! Go. Yeah! Woohoo! Woo! Wah! Woohoo! Wah! Woohoo!
The nice thing about this level is the 100 coins is a little easier because all the enemies drop like blue coins. I think both the library books, the boos do, and I think the library books do as well. There's not that many coins otherwise, but it makes it a little easier to hunt down. Alright, let's see if I can't get the camera to play with me a little better this time around. No! Good lord, no.
Mamma mia! Go.
Alright. To condense on time, I'll try to take the shorter route. Alright. And that's how you deal with it. I know. They made such a big stink out of it, but you have to understand the amount of times I died going that way was massive. And the amount of times I died trying to scale the side of that castle, and with the steps, you will see that soon. One of the stars requires that. I died a massive amount of times there, as well. I'm not gonna lie, the pitch blackness of this level spooked the daylights out of me when I first played it.
Here we go!
Alright, the lone tree. We will not be dealing with the lone tree just yet. We're actually going to go back to the secret tunnel. Those steps right there. Those ones. They are accepted. Okay. Welcome to Game Over. Mario dies and goes to Monochromatic Land. I don't even think can you get hurt? Yeah, and then you can actually just die here, but the point of this is take 5 long jumps, shoot down the hole, and then you're back to the title screen. It's a feature that's nice the first couple times you die, but it quickly kind of becomes annoying when you get to the later levels, especially the more open bottom levels where it's just insanely easy to burn through 3 lives in just a matter of like 10 minutes and then have to go through that again. So I wish there was maybe an option to like hold L and A after you die, if you lose your last life and skip that sequence. But you know, I'd rather see them take a kind of fun approach like that than nothing at all. So I guess I'll leave it with that one. Alright. Oh jeez. So that's what's problematic about those. The first block's a little close, and the second block's not really far, but if you stomp on the book, you kind of jetson overboard. That's why you want to butt slam him. All right. So, I will gladly admit that I looked this up on YouTube to find out where the crap this was, because I don't know how in God's name you're supposed to be able to find it. So, basically there was a turn, like an L shape in that darkness that leads you to this. And this is the invisible cap stage. How in God's name you're supposed to find that was beyond me, because the game sets the precedent that, hey, the darkness swallows you alive, so, why would you bother touching it? You've just stepped on the Vanish Cap switch. The Vanish Cap makes Mario disappear. Now Vanish Caps will pop up from all the blue blocks you find. Would you like to save? Yes. Alright. I want to say there's red coins in here also. Is there a red coin challenge? This is the only, theme I don't particularly care for. Very high-pitched and tinny sounding. Okay, that's actually not something I can go through. This, however, is... Oh, jeez, no. I'm done. Oh well.
Mamma mia!
I will explore that at a later date. Let's actually tackle the lone tree now. It kind of bums me out that you lose a life for that, but heck, I'll take it. Whatever. There we go. Alright, so this is just, I wouldn't say simple platforming, but this is one of the first... Oh jeez. Oh crap. Yeah, I think I need to backflip that. This is really one of the first stages that demands that you use jump kicking to move further. So, okay, I'll explain here. A lot of what's done in the original Mario 64 was based on triple jumping. 1, 2, 3. It doesn't necessarily emphasize as much or necessitate Mario doing a double jump with a jump kick. So you're at a standstill, and the jump kick basically acts as a double jump. You get more momentum and a little more height off of it. In the original Super Mario 64, this wasn't as this wasn't as dire. Like, there weren't as many situations for you to actually use that and need to use it. But because of the platforming in Super Mario Star Road, this is a necessary, very, very necessary tool. And it kind of sucks when you do that. Okay, welcome back to death.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
And so the reason that you use jump kicking a lot more is because a lot of the tiny platformed areas in Super Mario Star Road do not give you the momentum necessary, or do not give you the access to momentum necessary to use a lot of Mario's bigger jumps. Namely ones like, you know, the turn jump, which you need a sizable amount of space to actually do in, even though it looks like a quick turn. And triple jumping is kind of out of the question because the tiny little platforms. So you need to make sure you have enough momentum, but not too much momentum, because then it will become a dive after the jump. Oh, that's embarrassing. That's cool.
Mamma mia! Let's go.
Oh, jeez. I didn't actually kick there because I felt like I had too much momentum and I was actually going to dive, so I wanted to see if I could just make it. Turns out I couldn't. Oh gosh. So you see in the problem with open bottom levels, it's not that it makes it more difficult. I don't have a problem with it being more difficult. I actually enjoy that. I enjoy the hard jumping in some of the Mario games. The problem is that there's one punishment for it, it's instant death. And throughout the course of just going to a star, you have to encounter that so many times. So you only get one chance. That has too much momentum. Jeez. So it takes something that becomes difficult, and instead of giving you a couple chances to actually master it, it becomes tedious, because then you're sent back to the long game over screen, and then you have to go back to the room, and then you have to try again.
Okie dokie.
I might actually be able to long jump off that platform if I time it right, but I'm kind of apprehensive too. I don't remember if that was what I used or not. I want to say I'm pretty confident I used jump kicks to get through this platforming segments, but I might try long jumping. Yeah, I think long jumping works a little better. There we go, there we go. Why is the guy spinning? There we go, there we go. Oh, jeez. Don't turn like that, Mario. There we are. Yeah, the long jumps were much easier. I was fearful I didn't have enough momentum on those little platforms to do it. Alright, haunted ride for the red coins. This is now where I have to ascend these stairs, and these steps, if you will. So, first getting Mario unstuck off the wall is kind of a problem. First three, oof, I almost said first three pretty easy and nearly died for it. Good lord. Alright, so that's easy. This jump is where I first realized you have to use jump kicks, because you can't double jump it with enough momentum to actually make the gap. You have to... Well, in theory, you have to use a little more momentum than that, but in execution, I kind of beefed on that one. But you can see how this was difficult because of how many lives I had to spend to understand what jump pattern I needed to use to get from this stone to that stone. See, once you get the jump kick over, that's how you do it. But that honestly took some experimentation, and there was a very hefty price for dying. Or a very hefty price for not making that jump. There we go. So this is a little platform that takes me around the world. There's certain points where I'll have to jump off and collect a red coin. I can't jump off too long because then the thing disappears. So therein lies the challenge. You can't be off the platform too long. Like here, the first time I did this, I like long jumps to the ground, and then got the coin, and whew, that's kind of hard to angle. A long jump down there and got in a tassel with the baddies, and I looked over and the thing was starting to disappear on me. Alright, jeez. Come on. My red's gone. My red's gone, it's too late. Alright. I gotta go start that again. Oh, what? I forgot about that. They disappear. I gotta go back the long way. And I think you can only traverse this if you double jump it. I mean, triple jump it. Yeah, I think you can, because that's like a huge gap from that little platform to the edge of the road. Like you have to triple jump that one. Alright, I'm gonna do this one now, just because I don't actually need the ride for it. Actually, what are the other two? Oh yeah, I need the ride for that one. Oop, yeah, I got 6. Oh, what? That's gone too? Jeez. I didn't realize that the first time around. If I was baller enough to long jump that, gosh. Well, I'm going to be baller enough to long jump this. Ooh, this is going to be tough. Yep, there we go. Sorry about that, real life break. Alright, let's get back on the horse here. Get him unstuck. That was difficult. You know what, I'm already facing backwards, I'm just gonna... Alright, now I've got a very long ride of nothing ahead of me. Sadly, I can't skip any segment of the ride and wait for it to show up because it does disappear after a couple seconds of me not being on it, so I just gotta ride it out. higher jump than I thought. Oof, that was close. Alright, one more. It's... Oh, it's you. Oh, it's you. This does deposit me back in the castle, right? Yeah, it takes me back up. There we go. That's 8. It didn't zoom in there on Star. Doesn't it normally? There we go. Oh, shoot. There we go.
Here we go!
What's the last one for this area? Calm the Angry Eye. Alright. This one, if I remember correctly, is really basic. Alright, so... You remember the eye from Super Mario 64, spin around, geez, once and a half? Here's the hard part.
Here we go!
Yeah, so that was, easy. We do have to go back in just to do the 100 coin star, though. And I'll do it... Ooh, actually, no, wait, that was a mistake, because I lose a lot of... I was going to do it on the 8 red coins, so there are additional coins for me to collect, but that was part of the architecture, so I actually need it to be done on something else. I think this one only has 1 coin in it. Yep, and then the other 9 are in another box up here. That. Please get out of the way. Let me see what I'm doing. Long jump this way. Yeah, the best way to defeat the boos is actually to use the sidekick, because, well, normally when that your like attack is so active, and you can kind of slide. Yeah, you can pull back a little and slide right in. You'll be behind them, but I think your entire body has like attack box on it, so it'll actually work. Or you could just blindside them like that. Jump kick saved me, thank goodness. Alright. Where are the rest of them? Oh, I know where they are. I just gotta go. I gotta go up here. This is easy. Blue coin block and... Oh, jeez. They're like all